Alrighty-o. We have... I'll take this. It's not really as important though. I want to start with. There's a few options. I actually haven't done my weekly Titania, I guess. Go do my IA-10 hunt. I ain't done that yet. Surprisingly.
Hey,
To be fair though, I really haven't been playing within the last week outside of the thing there. Not because I really wanted to, but more because I've been distracted with other things. Well, correction, let me phrase that a little differently. I have played outside of stream, just not this week. I didn't play Monday or Tuesday. I was busy today,
Here
so...
we go, let's find some antiquities.
Gonna work on doing some gardening stuff. Talk about that a little bit once we actually get more into stream. I don't explain it like for the YouTube watchers. That way I'm not explaining it like 5 dozen times. Not that I would, but you get the point. 5 dozen times is a little ridiculous. At 60 times anyway, that'd be unrealistic.
Unfortunately for you, it was also known for its deadly security apparatus.
But yeah, I've done 1 or 2 missions this week already, but for the most part, I've been busy with other things. Or want to touch up other things. On a complete side note, I updated it in the what's it called? The log, but I took out Arc Temper Jin Dahad. Albeit with 9-star variant, but look, we counted, okay? If I'm gonna do the 10-star one and there's an option for a slightly lower star one, I'm gonna take that one first, just so I have an idea of what changed. Which I haven't done Jin Dahad much at all, so
Maybe you should stretch
I think at the very minimum, that one deserves something. Actually, I don't have a minute, but...
Oh my, I think you found it. Ha! You got it. Now bring it home.
There we go. Well, the bridge is going to be there because I was freaking too much energy I had. If I saw I had more than I thought I did, would not have mattered in the slightest. Would be already out. But...
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Alright, there we go. Good enough. Got a Via sculpture. Not bad. Not the best one, but not the worst. Ravage, Sundering Strike. Not too bad. Oh well, I'm paying attention to those because I'm not going to use them, but... Oh, what do I do now? I guess we'll do the Watch Majiggy quests. You know, let's do Hydroid. Still don't have a build for him, but you know what? We can. I have so many primers that I still don't have leveled. Any restrictions? Nil. 3 rounds of infested salvage, that's easy enough. Exterminate, assassination. This should be easy enough to do. Actually, I'll save the Bubonico. And I'll bring the actually I'll bring those. I'll bring this Sporethrex actually. wrong one. Well, crap. At that point, I should have brought the other one. Well, whatever.
Put that serum in a vaporizer.
I've done like 7 rounds of this before on a higher level. So this is
Stay
easy
focused.
stuff.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
The issue is I need frags. That's where this is going. One and two. I don't care about my armor integrity for the most part. What matters is when I get down to like 30%. At that point, I need to. My key. All you guys can get yoinked.
Keep fighting. I'm still working on this manifest.
Actually, I think it does have a chunk of that drop. We can put in more of these. Probably should have brought more stuff that I need, but yeah, whatever. Alright, I got 3. Alright. Drop that on. An extra range
I've
on that.
reconstructed half the manifest.
A little bit more. Can't particularly strong, whatever. Again, I really should have brought, cause yeah, we're one round in. Like I said, I really should have brought my other one. Then again, I misclicked. I meant to totally do the exterminate one. Oh. Yeah, live and let happen. However the expression goes.
I have almost finished reconstructing the manifest.
Y'all can get yoinked. Shove one in, I can. Try to get the most efficiency out of that.
Filling that med station with serum will halt your health and armor from degrading.
Don't care about my health and armor degrading. Which would be like, I'm a god. I'm not a god. I can still very much die, but I'm
focused.
also
There's
high
a
droid
unit
with
approaching.
loot and shenaniganry. And yeah, I'm not worried. That wasn't obvious.
I'm finished. You must clear the area of infested before we can continue.
Don't care.
Success. Do you want to attempt to reconstruct another manifest?
I mean, we have to.
Multiple biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming.
Alright, everyone get your loot. in. Do that not because I really want to, but because the game wants me to. Just to make sure it doesn't completely like screw me over or anything. My teammates, not because I need to. Just I want to. Just realizing we're at like 100% with some of these. That's not good. C is biggest priority. Mostly because that starts shrinking, that's the one that's got the lowest. And on our end, we ended up actually going to the one on Eris and ended up getting like 7 rounds in. Or eventually one of them ceased to work at the last round. And then we have one up with like 16%, but for the most part we were fine. Yeah, it's higher level enemies than this, so I don't feel threatened at all. We're not in any danger. He's getting one. No, he's getting one. Everyone gets one. The communism, everyone gets stuff, except for the fact that it doesn't really work. This did. No bit of a difference there. I think that it didn't really work because the Soviet Union kind of collapsed. That's just a historical fact at that point. Let's go up a chair, tear down that wall.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, bring this one here and that should cover us by and large. Honestly, I need to get one of the guys at some point on stream with me, and all of us just go infested salvaging at some point.
I have the manifest. Wipe out the remaining.
It was really fun. We were in there for like a good 45 minutes, hour as well. Pretty satisfying. Very satisfying.
This is what was in the manifest. There's more where that
Interestingly,
came
they did
from.
get boosted up
Do
to
you want
100,
keep
so
fighting?
I don't think we have an option. We don't talk about that. Okay, yoink, give me your serum. I have no idea if it actually works there. I assume it probably does because it's technically a drop. But I also just don't have access to the code of this game. Which I'd love to be like, okay, it's definitely considered, or it's definitely not considered. It's like when you do double. That's okay. Y'all getting clubbed here. Y'all getting clubbed like a baby. It's really dark, but
Multiple targets ahead.
I don't know where I know that one from specifically. Except the baby seal part. I know it from somewhere. It'll come back to me one of these days. Top one B. Alright, anyone want to drop me anything? Anyone of you? What do you do? How kind of you. How very kind of you, chat. Now, very, very kind. I talked to one of the guys. He was supposed to be out for the entire week, right? At this point, I mean, we had something to talk about, so I'll talk about here. So, he was supposed to be going out the entire week. And he gives me a call earlier. I'm like, huh? You're back? He's in Chicago. I'm like, hey, how's it going, Chicago? He's like, no, I'm back. I'm like, you're back? And it turns out, instead of just staying the entire week, they had a second job get canceled on them. And then, instead of just staying for a couple days, his boss just said, screw it, the company's going home. He'll just make the 12-hour drive himself. And then one of the other guys wanted to switch with them about halfway. So, they got back really early in the morning at like, I think it was like 7, he said. Like 7:45. So I know he was telling me he's tired as hell right now. Again, I don't blame him. Considering he didn't really sleep in the truck, he was saying. Because it was just a very bumpy road for parts of it. Oh, it's at rank 30.
Wipe out the remaining infested.
Yeah, I would have loved to have had. Well, maybe if I didn't lose too much. I got like 1 level out of that. Like a level and a half. That would have been good though for one of the other weapons. But, eh. It is what it is. Alright, we're done here.
Well executed.
Ooh, Argon Crystal. I don't really need it. I don't know if I want it right now anyway. Alright, that's a rank 30. I can hold that off elsewhere because I don't have any formas on that one. Just haven't thought of any build for it yet. Tends to be a noticeable trend. I already had this, but I really don't care.
Inbox messages await the operator. I wonder what they say.
Whereas you can literally just look. I don't know why you're saying that. I don't have any other junk mods I can toss on. Nope.
Warframe
I guess not.
Suits you.
To be fair, I'm not tossing on a Watchman Jiggy, so it's not surprising. That's done. I don't mind getting a Noggle. Another one. Love Noggle collection. Damn, we don't get any squad. Sorry, take a sip of my water. I got fruit punch flavored water today.
Here. I'm detecting multiple
Got like one of
enemy
those
signatures,
crystal
and
light.
they're all under the control of the tower. Eliminate the threat. My
Like one of them
intel
crystal light
suggests
flavor
there are
packets.
rich enemy supply caches in the area,
It's like a
but
bundle
I'm
of them.
unable to pinpoint
I got
their
a fruit
exact
punch one today.
location. Search them out if you
Personally,
are
I'm not
willing
the
to
biggest
shoulder
strawberry
the added
guy.
risk.
The strawberry ones utterly slap. They are great. The wild strawberry ones. I mean, hey, can't complain about that. It means it's pretty good. Again, I'm not really a strawberry guy. I like the
Premier
occasional
should
bit of
have
strawberry
known better
syrup or
than to
something.
walk into an
Ooh.
Orokin tower unprepared. Let's clean up their mess.
I mean, that's a good.
You found the
Free
first
extra
resource
little bit of
cache.
loot.
I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
I wonder who got it. I don't know. I don't think it was me that got it. I could be wrong, but like I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm not really about to go clip it just to look to see. Because
Stay
it literally
focused.
doesn't
There's a
matter.
heavy unit approaching.
Like, I did a round of DVD earlier just for login. Like today on it's April Fool's Day. You get 300 iridescent shards right now if you log in. As of today, as of the day of recording. So I'm like, oh, just 1 round, 2 rounds.
You have broken their ranks
And,
they are on the run. Another
I had
successful
a
mission.
very unhappy Kate that DC'd. She spawned not too far. I went over to the blood generator nearby. I thought it was not too far from me. She started going right there immediately. Hit her once, and then she stopped at a corner, got downed, and then immediately DC'd before I even picked her up. Felt a little bad for them, but eh. They're kind of, I think they're kind of sweaty. Yeah, a lot. They had like all of them were running light. 2 of them had decisive strike. I had like fast track, but they did have some like other boosting perks, that sort of thing. I know one of them had the teamwork perk that makes up that allows you to speed up. They had that.
Mission complete.
A few other things.
Excellent work, Tenno.
So I'm like, yeah, I really didn't feel too bad. Especially when one of them had a beamer. Then the round before that, unfortunately, I got 2 kill. No, I was playing Spirit with my funny meme set, so I'm like, I did pretty well. Then the fact that I got everyone up to 2 hooks, I really should have just dropped thing there and focused down as opposed to trying to be nice and getting things there, because that should have been 3 kill, maybe 4 kill. But, I don't know, it wasn't too bad. It's actually really funny. Okay, we're switching over for this one, because this one's actually a high level. If it's the one that I think it is, it's going to be miserable anyway, so... But I did pretty well on that one with Spirit, considering I had to M1 a whole bunch. I also had to swap out Nowhere to Hide for Lightborn, because 3 of them had beamers. It is. It is. I hate this man. I hate this man. Oh, we're either gonna be done in 5 minutes or 5 hours. Time to find out which. Right, breath are immune now. I need that lantern in order to actually do anything to them. Which is why this fight is kind of obnoxious. Why I deliberately skipped it as much as I could. Why I cringed when I saw it.
Bastions protect the congregation. They must not steal our light.
I'm going to steal your light and whack you with it. Nope, I was gonna take it, but that works too. Where's the funny man at? Hello, little man.
I retreat.
No, you don't get to do much there.
Give to me.
Alright, where's the other guy?
They must not steal our light.
Buddy, we've stolen it once already, we'll do it again. You ain't unique. You ain't even special.
Your strength valuable. Your worthless. His light is not for you.
Where are you?
Nourish me.
Perish, that's a Grendel ability. You don't get to use that. You're not Grendel. Alright, next one. Making decent progress.
We shall wash the self
Where are you, ugly? Ow! Alright, we got 1, 2 more. There's Big Ugly. Where are your little friends at? Okay, well, you're gone. So are you. Dredge would have a field day with this man. That to get along really well. Not sure which one's preferable. No, you're dead. You don't get to speak anymore. You're dead. You're dead, kind sir. Less kind sir. Less than kind, sir? That sounds about accurate. We'll go with that. We'll go with that for the sake of argument.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, Pathos Blueprint. Not bad, at least. I get a free catalyst out of it, I believe it was. That's at least useful. Adjust my seat. Alright, that's... I mean, we got everything now.
Messages in your inbox.
That's
operator.
everything.
Alright. They are
What
not
do I
as
do first?
encrypted
I
as they could
think
be.
we're pretty close from what I remember to doing Dante's Watch for Jiggy. Armatus. Armatus, whatever it is. We will do that one. I'll do Torrid. Sevi's fine. Just because I want something that has good endurance. So he actually works really well here.
Tenno, if there was ever a time to find artifacts to donate to my plight, now would be that time. If I can't pay Parvo's Granum soon, I'll lose the Leverian and all the knowledge stored within.
Joke's on you, I own the Lavarian now. I will purchase it myself.
An arterial conduit is the correct docket. Ready for a hunt?
Actually, lore-wise, Parvo's Grand probably has millions upon millions. There's that one player that has like 300 million credits. Is like, I will purchase the Lavarian myself. DE, tell me how much it would cost to purchase. And it's like, oh yeah, it's a billion. Alright, consider a down payment. I now own 30% of it. I'm a major stakeholder.
A docket. Excellent. Look for a conduit with a matching
Enemy cold weapon. That's fine.
That's it.
Protect
the conduit and watch out for enemy necromancy.
Basically nothing.
Whole apparatus up just to keep you out.
Capillarities, not bad. I was using Varuna, not Varuna. Oh yeah, speaking of Varuna, we're getting her Prime next week. Which also means I believe that Protea is going to be bolted pretty soon.
Be aware, the Groslings have a particular appetite for dockets.
anyway, at least Protea should be getting vaulted anyway. Which means that Sevi's next to get vaulted afterwards. So, everyone's going to get Sevi Prime as well as Protea Prime especially. As well as that Sevi Prime. Now is your opportunity to do so. I say now, but you get what I mean. In those cases of it's less now and more you need to do it quickly. You got about a week. You literally got a week. I've already got enough for Protea. I have all of her stuff there with plenty spare. So I'm not worried there at all.
Explosive necronet coming for that conduit. Put it down.
That's 5. Okay, they got that one. Mr. Hand, come here.
I have managed
No longer
to
around.
invert the polarization of this conduit's burden.
Where is he at? Where's he at?
It's
Give me his
working
head.
for you now.
Where's the victim? Gone. That's where he is. 13 vessel capillaries, not bad. Relics, not terrible either. Workable.
Forfeiture.
Mr. Granham, I assure you it will not come to that. I'll have more artifacts for you very, very soon.
Okay,
My
how much do I need to owe to
will come
Lavarian?
through for me.
New conduits at the ready.
I will buy it in game if I need to. Tell me how many credits it is. I will save up the amount of credits. I will save up 300 million credits if I need to. I will save up $500,000. I'll put a down payment of 10 million credits and own 1% of it.
Oh, great. Guzzling in your area.
If it turns out it's like 100 million or something like that, I will literally become a 10% shareholder at that point. I will drop 10%. Entire operation to just steal the Lavarian back.
Conduit activated.
I mean, unironically, it wouldn't be bad.
Stop them.
I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's an operation I could get behind very clearly. But he's not a Follie.
Is open.
I just heard a
System
clown.
thinks you're
I heard
hostile
clown
and will do
noises. I heard
everything in its power to destroy the conduit
it's absolutely
to
a
thwart
Follie. It is absolutely a Follie. Yeah, I hear that again. You know, my team, I think we have a Follie, yeah. So it definitely makes sense that some people are gonna start having her. Like I said, if they, I know that they did make some changes to Follie's hunt. If it is what I'm hoping it is, then oh boy. People decide to call it the admin cheat frame. Honestly, I really want to make some cool sketches. That's one of the things I do. I'm not exactly the most artistic person in terms of skill, but I'm sure I could definitely come up with something. I'm not gonna say what it is yet, so no one steals the idea, but.
When
Cool.
you hear beeping, you know something explosive is coming your way.
Is it me? My explosive sense of humor. That's 22, not bad. We were at like 20, actually no, I think we need like 50 of them. Ah, we still got this one. That's what we're done. We are not done, it turns out. Even better, that means we're at least getting 24. This is not the right one. Oh, I have the right one. I did not.
Seems I still have limited control of the conduit systems.
Fortunately, it
I've
would have been
converted this
great to
conduit's
have.
burden to a blessing.
You're getting annoying.
That's all.
Okay, 25. That's not
Stand
bad.
by for more conduits.
D9. Maybe they have to do the same. Okay, I know I saw a solar port somewhere. I'm gonna start looking for that.
What do you say, Tenno? Once more onto the breach?
Once more, yes, yes. Oh, chat. Once more, Tenno, yes, yes. Chat, I shall. We shall. Let's get over here. Gotta reload anyway, so perfect fan. Mistaken? Oh, there is. I wasn't crazy. It's up higher. How do I get into that room? Redux is kind of exit into there. Bro, watch it be like I already have everything that's in there. I wouldn't be surprised. Like in the slightest, I wouldn't be surprised.
Locate it verified. Protect the conduit until the transfer arrives.
Oh, right there already. Nicely for me. That's not what I want. There has to be something. Alright, let's keep going. We'll figure it out at some point or another. I'm host as well, so I don't have to worry about any of these kind of issues. What's up? Nice for me.
Guzzling in your vicinity.
Guzzling in my vicinity. Excellent. I do, in fact, like a good guzzling here and there.
With a little luck, I was able to reverse the conduit's burden. Can you feel the difference?
I have no idea which direction it's coming from. It's on this one. That would entirely explain it. You're dead. You didn't stand a chance at that point. Anyone that wants to drop a key? Anyone at all? Anyone and their mother, anyone and their sister, anyone and their father, anyone and their brother, anyone and their dog or cat, anyone and their robotic friend. No, no one? Shame. Oh, he's right here. Ow. Oh, it's easy.
It's coming online
Literally right next to me, so
Steady yourself.
wasn't even a question. Matter of how. S18 actually is not bad. It's a Sevi relic. I know that one off the top of my head. Don't know why I know it off the top of my head, but I do.
Here we go again.
But hey, there's a first sometimes. That is knowing something for some reason. Alright, let's make my way over. This is all the way on the other side of the map.
Transfer in progress. Stay focused.
Mag something. Pop salt. Shit. I thought it wasn't too bad. We still need a whole bunch more though. But like, we're getting places at that point. 36 is the point where we're getting places. Not you, not you. You're on the ban list. You need to die. You are on the public blacklist. You've been just specifically instructed not to work with you. You did some kind of illegal activity, you know, it's not cool. It's not necessarily my role in the decision. You know, if you don't like it, you can go appeal it. There's a nice form somewhere that you can go fill out, I'm sure. Someone will gladly help you. Ooh, that's nice. Let's get this one back over here. Let's one out the same spot. They are. Isn't that convenient? And he's stuck in Follie. Checks out. Yeah, there we go.
Goods received. But
Ooh, Dante blueprint.
you wouldn't
I'm not gonna complain about a spare one. That's kind of funny. Not useful, but
associate
it is kind of neat.
Warframes. Have they?
How did you know?
Mr.
Why are you
Our
questioning?
deal was for Entrati artifacts. If I did find a Warframe, I assure you it would not be for sale. And even if it was, you could never afford it.
Dang, shots fired.
Conduits up.
He's realizing, like a part of like, you're not working with the Warframe people that kind of put me to shame, right? I mean, he doesn't deny it, but he also doesn't give any confirmation either. I think we'll do the one more round. Which is, how do I get into there? That is the big question. Some amount, more than 0, or 36. I wish I could still see it, but Gordon's about to become the severed dead. I wonder if Follie can make disruption key spawn.
That was it. Conduits warming up for transfer.
Because if you can, then I'm surprised the Follie that is with me is doing that more. Not getting ready. Not a question. It is disco even. To be fair, for all I know, it might be, but it might be a lot slower than I'm thinking, and it could be as well. There's never going to be some kind of cooldown for it. Alright, let's get all the way over here. Dang. Got a key over there too.
How are your systems? Feel a boost?
Not useful to me, unfortunately.
You should. I just reversed that burden's effects.
Just chilling in the corner. You. Bye. There's a key literally like right over here. I mean, we either gotta survive for the 2 minutes or kill it. And obviously killing it's gonna be what's gonna happen. I have one case where it was a high enough level we actually just survived because it just got stuck. It's a little funny, actually.
Guzzling detected. That little
that's
monster
useful.
will have a dog.
It will have what we don't have the completion for it. Might be worth going after it. Here, Gruzzle. There we go. There we go. Let me head over. Just me and Pennywise, just doing a thing. Pennywise is gonna hate me. Then I'm gonna be very sad. Not really sure I'm going with this.
You are fighting admirably
56
so
dang.
far.
Useful.
Think you can handle another set of conduits?
I mean, I would, but I'm gonna use in a second. Like, realistically, cool. I definitely could. I want to check to see what we got. P8, that's a Protea relic.
You're on.
90% sure that's a Protea relic. I'm pretty sure for the Apparitio. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, we can go check these in a second. I don't know what they are. Yep, Protea Cassie, I called that there, and Sevagoth Cassie. Dual Zoran. Surprised I know some of these straight up off the top of my head.
Tenno.
Lloyd,
Welcome
where
to
are
the blood. She
you?
remains as she was. The debris of monstrousness. Let us learn from it. Maybe I'll just take a time to turn another page of
210.
Dante's folio.
Ruvox, that'd be 30. Two crafted. I need one blade. 45, so that'd be 225. So that might be like 15.
Our service is
Unironically.
of you.
I'm gonna be fair. Worst case, that's two rounds roughly, reasonably. maybe 1 round if I get really lucky, if I get a lot of 4s. Like a 4-4-4-3. Yeah, at 210. That'd be 225. So yeah, I just need 15. That's 2 rounds reasonably. That's easy.
A docket. Excellent. Look for a conduit with a matching
Alright, we got. As long as you stay in for 2 rounds, I'm happy.
The Murmur have captured the dockets you need. Be aware, the Gruslings have a particular appetite for
the
dockets.
Gruslings. Grusling, my beloved.
That's it. Protect the conduit and watch out for enemy necromechs. They'll blow the whole apparatus up just to keep you out.
Let's do. That's a 3. That's good already. That's a good progress. We're down to 12. We're talking about an average like 4, so whatever. I get lucky. I get like the Ruvox thing there, which is, I know he's a C rotation item.
Grusling detected. That little monster will have a docket.
I already killed him. Before you even told me he had a docket. You just told me he's here. This location. I said, alright, bet. He's dead now.
With a little luck, I was able to reverse the conduit's burden. Can you feel the difference?
I mean, that's a good one for this round. It's more permanent, but... Pop back on. Rapper just told me to. Right here, conveniently. They ain't doing damage anyway, so that means nothing. No. I got a 3 at one point again, 2 3s. I got a 4, I would be at... No, I think I got 2 actually, because I was gonna say... Oh, I got 3 at one point, so be... I don't, we'll see how much we got there. I guess I kind of figured it would be 2 rounds, but... Going a maximum 16 per round, I'm kind of curious to see what we're at the end of it. Oh. Search. Shield drain, not a big deal. Done. 3. So yeah, that's 13. That one of them had to be either 3 3s or I got a 2 somewhere. I know I had 1 3 already earlier. 2 3s. So I guess yeah, 3. So I guess that's a 4 and 3 3s.
My associate is a friend performing a favor. To earn my friend's favor, you first have to learn compassion and empathy.
Something you are clearly lacking. Alright, give me like literally a 2. Even a 2 would be good. Ideally I want more, but I get anything. And we're good to go. Is there like anyone here? Hello? Hello? Nothing really here. Oh, there's one. And the host left, of course. You know, I shouldn't be surprised. Really should've. But also really funny that this guy ended up. Yeah, I remember this login music. I think it was my first one that I ever had. It's a small bit of nostalgia to me. Tells you how long I've been playing for. Not as long as most other people have, but it's been a couple of years at this point. Yes, my greatest mistake. I'll call it a mistake, but... Nope, okay, up to the right side. Should be that side, yeah.
That was it.
Ooh, credit boost.
Conduit warming
That's
up
a
for
good
transfer.
one. Alright, that's a 2. That's literally a 15, right? That's exactly 225. This one, we might as well play the rest of the round out. No one to leave after that. What I want with Dante right now beyond... There's the other weapon, but... That's why I'm gonna need to start looking into tables to see what stuff it has. So I need to get some A's or some B's or some such. I need to know. Definitely think it's more efficient to try to do that. I'm trying to get the pity currency. Not even an option. Again, I'd have to physically look. Some of those cases I'm gonna just assume. Got Titus. Got Titus laugh. Is it for all the wanton destruction? Is that it? I know, it's funny destroying the mechs. Hello. We're playing Resident Evil tomorrow.
It'll certainly have a docket. But it
So you're
might
a little
also have
early
the
by a
final
day,
chapter to
but
that book
I'm not gonna complain about you stopping by either way. We're presently working on trying to get this round finished up, because I just finally got all the currency that I need to buy the one thing for Dante that I'm still looking for his weapons. Very specific, but one of those things that is useful. Oh, am I a little quiet? Am I a little bit quiet on my end? Is that it? I can, Here, I'll put this one in real quick, then after we get that, I'll switch over to boost my microphone up by a couple decibels.
Dictate that a necromech must now demolish the conduit. Do not allow that to transpire.
That is true. This Warframe is very inconsistent. I either got everything loud as hell, or everything's also gonna be super quiet. There'll be some cases where I got super quiet and it'll still be super loud. I think I have everything down to like 30%. It's a very loud game in general. Let me see what I can do. Let's reset my volume. No, it's at 40. Shift it down to... Is this a little bit better? If it's still not, I'll just up my decibels a little bit on my microphone. Should make me a little bit easier to hear. Okay. But yes, like I was saying, you're a little early. I'm playing Resident Evil tomorrow. Today's Warframe Day. So I'm not going to complain about you popping by. That's always appreciated. I'm debating. What I think I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna try to see if I can get a B rank at the very least for Leon for my first playthrough. If I can't, then I've not played RE9 yet. I've got 2, 3, and 4 for the remakes of. I might consider picking up RE9 though in a little bit. Not like today, but I don't know. If people want to see it, I'd be more than willing to, considering I've been quite enjoying playing some of the Resident Evil games.
Here we go again.
I'm definitely not opposed to it. I just jumped off the edge. It's not where I wanted to go. Yeah, whatever. Ooh, Ruvox blueprint. Oh my god, that actually saves me 100. So I was prepared to go ahead and buy that for 180. That just saves me 180 that I just got. With the entire thing I was just gonna purchase. At that point, I'll just stay here another round at this point. I'm happy enough to move that I don't mind sticking around, because that just saved me 180 points. Worse than I'm gonna spend 45 now.
Conduit activated. Explosive necronex incoming. Stop them.
There. Have you played Warframe at all, out of curiosity? Usually, I was gonna say, normally a lot of the people that I do sticking around for whatever I'm playing in the day usually end up either having played it themselves at some point or actively play it. So I'm kind of curious. Is it one of those things that just you're just popping? Ah, that's fair. A little bit fair. But there actually is a, I believe there's a 4v4. There's a 4v4 mode somewhere. I've not done it on stream. I might need to do it at some point. So it's squad versus squad. Trying to see if you can complete tasks fastest. It was a PvP game mode at one point. It used to be really active, but years ago. It's been out for over a decade. It's like 13 years old. First version of it launched all the way back in like 2013. Changed a lot since then. TLDR of it, we're basically playing as giant. To be fair, I was really late on my end. I didn't start playing until like 2024. It's because a friend got me into it. It is, I will say, it definitely is. There is some grind to it, but to be fair, that's a lot of big open games like this. Then trying to have to deal with some of the rotations for the primes, trying to remember what's available is the... For example, we're getting another one next week. And that one's most likely going to end up replacing out one of the ones that was in the rotation already. The Prime specifically being basically better version. So I'm playing Sevagoth Prime, as you can see in the corner. It's not too bad on space. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's like a third of the size of Resident Evil 2. Maybe 3, one of the two. One was like 120. This was like 45 the last time I checked. Still a decent size, but not awful. Not like some of the other games where I had like one of them in the past that took up like 250, 270 gigabytes. Now that, oh boy, we don't talk about that one. I'm going the entire wrong way. Sit here then. We don't talk about that one. To be fair, I never got around to actually playing that one on stream. I don't have any interest in doing so. But yeah, if you do ever get into playing Warframe, let me know, because I'd be... I'm just going to go for the other one at this point. I'm not dragging myself around. I've been playing for a bit. I'd be more than willing to help you get into it. And try to at least give you some half-decent builds. Maybe not necessarily to copy, but... at least for you to get some general idea to work with. Where is this bloody... We're on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, probably is. I don't know, I don't think I ever put my direct link. To be fair, I generally am on offline mode most of the time anyway. So that's probably why I haven't. I usually keep myself marked as offline. And that's more just because the fact if you get the occasional one of those people with those art bots or any of those kind of things, they tend to pay less attention to you and tend to be not necessarily a nuisance if they look and see that I'm marked as offline while I'm streaming, or just in general. Because then you don't have people constantly begging you. That and also I generally am more active on my other non-stream account most of the time, so... Not really see a reason to do it 90% of the time to keep it regularly open. Decided just for stream things. Oh, I was gonna say you did send me like a duplicate of a message, and I wasn't really sure how to respond to that because we were talking and you were like, "What's up?" And then we were talking, and then a couple hours later you told me, "Hey, what's up? Haven't talked to you today." I'm like, "We talked earlier." I wasn't really sure how to respond to that. So I was just more confused than anything, and I'm like, well, I mean, at that point, you'll probably just DM me, like, the next day or some such. Because not that I don't want to talk, it's more just I didn't know how to respond to that, because you literally asked me the same thing earlier, just in slightly different language. I was like, what? Alright, let's start heading in the direction of this other one. Pretty sure it's gonna be up here. We'll see. I don't know, maybe I'll start marking it. I'll at the very least probably put the link in there. We'll do that after this is over. Fortunately, I can't focus mode it like I can DVD or Resident Evil or most of my other games. So we'll be quiet for a couple seconds, but...
A new set of conduits is opening.
I'm just excited the whole time. Fair enough. Don't change graphics. I already have Dante, otherwise I'd be pretty happy about that, but again, kinda cool. Alright, I got all my stuff that I wanted. I mean, I got my Ruvox gauntlets anyway. Okay, that's 100. I mean, I got almost enough for the 45. 6 off of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and head off to...
You're on.
Bonk. Alright, just be quiet for a moment. That is me, that is not you on your end. Sound issues. Let me go into my profile and just quickly add that. Oh no, I do have the string earlier. I have the YouTube, I have the Twitter, and I do have the... But I haven't updated the amount of posts and whatnot that I have. Not that really matters, I don't really need to. I do have the Twitch thing there. I just have myself marked as invisible. I mean, if I mark myself as online, that probably is gonna mark me as is it gonna? No, it's marking me as playing Warframe. Not sure. That's idle, not visible. There we go. Huh. No, I guess it's marking me as playing Warframe instead. And I got OBS open. Then again, I know there is stuff like Streamcord that some people use. I just haven't gotten around to that, and that's... eh. What is that K9 one? Kestrel Prime Grip, interesting. That's probably why I don't... That's semi-recent, actually. Alright. Let me buy the last Ruvox blade. At this point, I got 39, I got the other thing there. I might as well just finish it out.
Is still with us. I
So
would
just
make
me
her
not
more
to.
comfortable. Put me to work, Tenno.
Alright,
Bruce
45,
has his
249,
steps
we
to
got
play,
204.
and I have mine.
I can just go ahead and make the blueprint. Finish that up. Unfortunately, I hate the fact that it costs so much gallium. That's 16 gallium just to make this thing. Gallium is not the most common resource. It's not awful, but... I remember getting a couple of these, buying some at some point. At this point, I might start... So like this I actually could get at some point. I wouldn't mind doing that. Maybe I'll save up for that later at some point. Not today though. I've already done like 45 minutes of this. Roughly. So. Alright, Ruvox Blade. I don't mind at all because, I mean, okay, it's 10 bellow as well. I think it's 10 to the thing too. I got a Riven, which is like a personal mod essentially, is the easiest way of calling it. It's got like Fell Arcs, or like Cortege, Codomotivore, which I actually use. Wolf Sledge, Azethane, Exceltra, Torrid, I use this one there. I do have a Ruvox one. So I actually do want to get this one taken care of, because there's an automatic incarnate into there, from my understanding. So I would love to just be able to slot this in, make a Ruvox build, and actually start using it, because I know Ruvox has a funny little thing where if you build it correctly, you can basically just incarnate whenever you want, more or less. Which is not a bad thing, honestly. It's not a bad thing at all. Anyway, let me switch over to Dante. Speaking of Dante.
I just find it odd that humans only get a few years to live.
Like Hydro, I'll probably do that in a little bit here.
Most of that time
Is Dante? I don't have a favorite, do I? No.
How to live.
Let's do Bolter. Actually, let's do Strun. I've not touched Strun too much recently. That's Torrid. That's Boar Prime. Can I get Strun, please? Here it is. We're gonna do Venus, we're gonna do Vesper Relay, we're gonna do Follie's Hunt. So, they had Follie's Hunt last time I played, where, like last week, where it came out, was okay, but Follie was completely invincible, you couldn't void sling, it was a little tedious. They've since made some changes, so I want to see how it compares to... We got a little bit on some people. We do have a little bit of time before she actually can start really getting the hunting there. Oh yeah, and for some reason Atramentum did not carry over between the party. If one person got it, it was everyone else didn't get it. Which is dumb, mind you. I don't know why. But yeah, a lot of people were very irritated. That and the fact like stuff like the sticky glue and her being invulnerable. Oh yeah, and she used to yap so much. I know that they've since worked on that. You'll see the funny clown in a little bit. Funny clown lady. She is cool though. Can't really void sling still, but not terrible considering. Doesn't feel as slow. This spot up here, yep. I might need to actually turn. I have to say it is a little quiet. A couple of things there. I might readjust the volume again. Turn the main volume back up to like 32, 40, and then I'll readjust some like the sound effects and whatnot. And we can test from there again to see what it looks like in terms of noise. Because part of this is basically trying to listen for her. And I can. Okay, we see where she is.
If you don't fight,
oh, and she just warped away.
then the hate won't fight you.
We'll say it is a little on the quieter side right now.
We'll just take a little time.
They did make. Okay, she tried to. We got her away. I'm just gonna go for one to the closest here. Knock one of them out. It's just better. Same amount of progress either way. That paint respawned. I'll get back to getting everyone.
You're making progress. I can see it.
Oh, did it consume my ink? It did. Or actually didn't, actually. The exact opposite of consuming it. Set up the simile. Oh, it's gonna have a barrier there. That's gonna suck for me. I guess I still have my ink on, but gave up someone else's first. That was work. Okay, you need to go, lady.
You can't run.
If it makes her more active, but at least dealt with, I got no qualms though. Also, this is definitely a lot better than what it was previously. Because she is more aggressive, I will say. But considering you can actually just deal with her so much easier, it's fine. Like, that feels perfectly fine and fair, even. Because she's more or less still a threat, but not a huge one. Alright, we got one more that we need. And we're done. You can go away. No one asked for your return.
You just need to
As you can see, she's actually right here.
That's all.
Oh, we're done. We are done. Let's see what we get for reward-wise. I'm kind of curious. Do they up the rewards? Do they change the little things there? Okay, so Follie blueprint. That's good, actually. That's really expensive. I'm not gonna complain about that. That's really nice. Ooh, I like that. I very much like that. Thank you, game. Alright, how much Attramentum do I have?
It's working, Tenno. I've got
Okay,
all
so
these
about
different words in my head
312.
now, and I can write them down anytime I like. Could you keep bringing me ink? I don't think Follie minds. I think she meant this to happen.
Okay, neat. Like I said, let me adjust the sound. I'll boost this back up to like 40. We'll lower down the sound effects to like 24. And dialogue will go down to like 32, because the music's generally pretty quiet.
Don't stop believing, dreamers.
Alright. What do we got this week, actually? Cost mag. Acceleration. Ukuva. Could pick up some of that, not really needing it. Rifle scavenger, purifying flames. If I had more of this, I would buy this for the cosmetics. Still need to get involved on parts too.
That's all from me.
Alright, I'm gonna head over to the Earth Relay Strata real quick. I want to see what the shop looks like for Follie stuff.
Can there really be eternal truth?
Get the
5
letters.
sealed letters. I can read the first letter now.
I don't care. What
It's
do we
really
got?
short. Here it goes. Work hard. Study far? No, study long. Good, Zorba. Happy Kozai.
Okay.
Kozai is dead, Tenno. 5 sealed
Yeah,
letters.
you notice that he's kind of dead.
That's all. Letter number 2.
Let's do this.
Zorba.
Second one. Might as well see the 3 of them.
Kozai has work to do. Teach. I don't know this word. Teach. Blobby thing? Truth. Learn truth too. Much change. Big surprise. Huh. Okay.
So I'm like, I know that the arbiters can like speak
Round
pretty
and
well,
around
so I'm like
forever. I thought it was a night. 5 sealed letters.
kind of curious.
3rd letter. Follie is not evil.
I mean, she is when she tried to murder me.
Follie is a teller of truths. I taught her Hexus stories. You are learning and she is learning. She makes my stories into pictures. You must make her ink
Balloon
into words.
hand. Get that little balloon hand right there.
I
It's kind of
sent you
funky
in
like
to
that.
kill a monster,
I mean,
Tenno.
like, oh, she's not evil. I don't
Thankfully,
tell her that when she tried to
did
murder
not.
me several
This is what we
times.
salvaged from the wreckage of the
Actually,
relay.
we got. It's still 1200. That sucks. Almost enough to actually get chromatic Attramentum. which is kind of cool because I can turn one of my mods into, albeit it's a handful of specific ones. Got some of these, get the Prex, Haunted Vesper Relicing, and then you got a couple things of Kufa, so you have something that's infinite. I believe there's like 10 or 20 mods that have this available. It's basically just cosmetic. So I got this array, which is the most expensive. I'm really happy about that. I need these two. I think these were 600 before, I think, but don't quote me on that. I think these were 600 and they got lowered. But again, don't quote me. So I got the blueprint for this, which is nice. That was it's like my second run. Way far back ago. Comparison. I wouldn't mind some of this, honestly. I wouldn't mind getting the gun. It has the ability to just instantly kill things.
I'm
sorry,
sorry,
I don't have any,
but I can't do anything with it.
chromatic.
I hope these help. Under the search continues.
Alright. Strata. Let's go back and do another round or two. It's a little less tedious. Honestly, it's not awful anymore. A lot of the sense of Follie being gone, like or her like chasing us around, is not there like it was before. But that's also because of the fact of she wasn't there easy. It was more. She was there invulnerable. You really just had to be careful. Like, I'm glad DE kind of got the message with that.
With Follie's work daily. I am starting to understand.
I wish I had.
Was communicating with
I can get more people in there.
herself.
Everyone's at like that sun barrier on us.
Story.
That's useful.
Uncover it.
Wander then, if you must.
Follie's on the hunt.
Is that you said? That is a username. That is a username and a half. Oh boy. No paint here because it's a spawn room. If I say that like I couldn't still spawn here potentially. No paint bowls. Cover this one. There's another one in there. I'm marking that. Downstairs. Run. Run as fast as you can.
Exactly. Are you planning to hide?
I mean, I don't really need to hide anymore. You're not
Let's
as much of a
start
threat.
over. We have plenty of fresh materials. And
You still yap
plenty
way
of
too much
time.
though, but it's not as much as before. Why? There we go. Polyopia is annoying. Not awful. You can stay away. There was a bowl there. Someone else did have it. That's good. Honestly, that's good. Even if I didn't take it there, it means someone else found it. Honestly, probably better if someone else got it at that point.
Rinse the brush now. We need to be clean, don't we?
Ooh, Parent Sequence had something in there.
Cast the
Parent
bad
sequence.
thoughts
Got
out
them
of your
equipped right now.
mind and onto the canvas. Out they go. Splish, splash, splosh.
Where, B's this way. And A, actually, we have all three of them. Go to B first, because that one's already in progress. It's closer. So I gotta do all of them anyway.
Let it happen again.
Don't let it happen again. I'll have it happen again as many times as I want. You don't control me, lady. Oh yeah, they made something with the walls are just a little sticky and they don't knock you around now. Pop.
The painting makes it clear. I know you better
You got a
than
bowl? You
anyone.
don't. That was one once it was marked already. Oh, okay, so I'll shot that one. Where are you? Also, her level I think went down too. I think she's like level. Alright, everyone's getting. want Dante to bring some shields, but admittedly, we still need them a lot more than... So if we were still working on the previous version, I definitely would be a lot more active with my shields, but I'm like, we're not really in as much threat. Then again, this is why I bring Dante. Dante can cook. Okay, you're gone. You're gone, clown lady.
I want to see what you see. Just pick up the brush.
No, I don't want to pick up the brush. You're banned from painting.
Acquiring the soporific vapors. After all,
Make you huff vapors. Alright, what do we got? Anything nearby? We have the equivalent of about 2 done. Should be the equivalent of 2.
attacking you. So you killed them all.
Sack. Ooh, fun balloon. Why is there... I don't like this. It's constantly dripping ink onto me for a bit. I did not feel great. Ugh. Step on Suda, no.
Back to your brushwork you go.
Girl, you need to go. No one asked for your presence. All those. You're gone. Anyone here? Can't spawn. Nope. Did not. Splattering touch. Ew, not great. I just pop her as soon as she comes to check me out. Not interested.
You're seeing faces? Whose faces? How many? How many of them have you?
Okay, there's some ink finally. Let's deal with that. That's not great, but apparently I have to go around the long way now. She shoved that one off to me and said, nope, no more. I'll go for A at this point.
I can have you put back in your capsule like that.
Come on. I did not ask for you to come up to there. You can stay there and
Jolly
go
good.
away.
Another facet of yourself committed to ink.
So I got the ink. Nope, can't. Okay. Oh, we're done. Alright, that's 2 down. Anything good? Or is it just the regular? That was an end, I'll take it. It's not terrible. Really want to get that clown though for the sketchbook. Because I have an idea of what I want to do for the sketches. I'm not going to say yet, but... Unfortunately, I just don't have the best art skills, though. What I want to do is very specifically stylized in a certain way, so I don't even need to have great art skills. I just need some references to look at.
Master Kozai told of being pulled into Follie's shadowgraph. Of being hunted by truth unvarnished. Now I ask you to submit yourself to the very same shadowgraph.
Me come on over, or... That works too, I guess. One of them's only got 1 usage, but eh. He jumped through before everyone else did. Someone else got that one already. buffing anyone that I see. At least Midas is getting buffed, he's not entirely useless. Marking that, that's good.
I think we need a reminder of the
Just eat that grenade. A Noko. Is that an Equinox? And we got a Nova.
I'll deal with you presently.
No, you won't. You just tried to and you went bye-bye. So I don't think you did. Alright, hold still. You're getting nuked right there. Nuke with power of Overguard. Everyone's getting something somewhere. I don't know where everyone is. I'm just shooting and spraying and praying. We are spraying and praying here, chat. Where's the clown? Go away.
Whatever's scaring you.
No one asked for you.
Into a picture. Then it won't ever be able to get out again.
Okay, I still do love the fact that she's got very 1930s cartoon energy. Like, she definitely would fit in there with the likes of, like, Betty Boop and, like, Popeye and all that. Fun fact of the week, actually. Did you know that Donkey Kong was originally going to be a Popeyes game? But, Nintendo couldn't get the licensing rights to Popeyes in time? Like, Popeye in time? Popeye, like, it's... So they couldn't get the licensing rights for Popeye in time, so they just ended up doing Mario and Donkey Kong instead. And then obviously you got Pauline as opposed to Olive Oil. Just one in that room. Unfortunately I can't do both, or else I would mark both. Is it over in this room? Oh, here's another one. Somehow missed that one already. Touch it all. As not. So doing that, I'm gonna go to the next one that I was gonna go to. Go. Works for me. And she sealed that one off, of course she did. Should have expected that, honestly. It was essentially guaranteed to happen after a certain point.
The paint is
Oh, that's about 1.5. Well, we need to carry the paint on ourselves, so where else do you want me to put it? You're gonna like it that way, whether you want to or not. There's like a bird and like a dragon.
I'll deal with you later.
No. Like I was gonna say, I wouldn't have minded her being invincible, honestly. If she just, or even just Mr. X style, where she could just only get stunned. But like to compensate, you'd have to treat it like, I don't know. It's one of those things that you'd have to get rid of that annoying field. Like allow you to avoid something around and whatnot. You need a little bit more freedoms. But I'm quite happy with how this turned out still, the changes that were made. It's still definitely improvement over what it was before. That's one more, I believe. Maybe two. Shotgun really good there for that. In here. Go away.
I simply do not have the time for this.
She's right here. If you notice her. We got that. We have the other one available. That one actually even spawned.
If I
Not
were
presently
in
available.
your position, I'd be extremely cautious with my behavior.
You gonna threaten me? Is that it? You gonna get the belt? I got belt prime already.
Scream. We don't do it with our mouths.
I have belt prime. I'm not afraid of you.
With our pictures.
I'm not afraid of the clown, chat. I am the clown. That's how that goes, right?
Think the paint
Something
looks
like that.
blood? Look deeper. Tell me more.
Am I the clown? Does that make me the clown? Perhaps. Perhaps. Alright, paint. She's kind of behind me, isn't she? I'm the last. I got the last paint that we need. This beforehand, and then I'm gonna go ahead. I want to go into this first. Alright, there we go. Now we're done. I don't think we've had enough time to get it otherwise. Yeah, I wouldn't have, for sure. A couple little pieces matter. I'm sure someone will be like, oh, it really doesn't, but I'd argue that it definitely does. Ooh, quittance, okay.
Wow.
I'm magic.
If you are not
We left already. You don't get to continue talking to us, funny ink lady. The funny clown. I wonder what the oops. Let me put this one back.
Now begins your
Yes,
path
yes,
to
yes.
truth and power.
Which is when this one's starting to get low. I think 29,000. That's a little lower than I want. Can I do a steel path variation? I'm really curious what that would look like. That's it. I'm definitely not going to be able to do Strun Prime with that. Actually, I might be able to. What am I saying? I got Strun Prime really well built. What am I saying? I definitely can. That's a lie. I absolutely can. If I can't, we have a bigger issue. Alright. Cause I haven't done it with Steel Path, because again, new changes. Other one was absolutely miserable. I was not gonna run Steel Path variant with the previous set of changes where people were still dying. This one for the most part doesn't seem awful. Again, Dante seems really good here, just like with Index, because you can just give people shields. Also, someone's actually done the a Vervon tank, because I recognize that little headpiece on the top right one, or top left one rather. The one I'm flying towards right now. Up towards that one. But yeah, that one it's like the green one. There's only a Vervon tank on the hard mode, which means that they got the little piece for it. That's the only reason I know that they have it there, is because there's 3 different ones. There's the Janus key for Captain Vor. There's a tank, which has the turret.
I grow weary of the prospect of finding my master
And then
alive.
there's
I take solace in deciphering his letters with the atramentum hidden within the shadow graph. You will find more for me. Yes.
Because so you get the 2 of them there, as I mentioned, and then never mind, that's what I was gonna say. Doesn't matter. Paint. Fine, paint, mark, keep everyone alive. Yeah, for the most part, it's not too bad. Not a one-tap kill anymore, but like, I don't know, everyone's not dying in 2 hits. I just need Dante to not be getting mugged immediately. Okay.
The paint is not supposed to go on you. I'll deal with
Yeah, I could just abuse this real quick. Everyone... Okay, there we go. We're actually out now. Yeah, that's kind of busted with Dante. I don't think I need to... I mean, I don't even think I need to explain. I gave a good demonstration. Just spam that, and then even with the other one, boom, 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 boom. I mean, a lot of damage, but it's enough to just keep spamming out group stuff. It should be... It's 2 more, roughly. I believe it's like 5. About 15 total. Though it does also scale down. It does scale down now, so... It is good so if I was playing with like 3 people. Well, 2 people actually. There was 3 of us in a group, is what I'm trying to say. It would factor that in. Be a little more merciful. Hey clown, where are you at? Where's the Perot of the Star-Spangled Banner at? That's another video game reference, actually. I'm not kind of expecting anyone to know that, except for me.
This absurd behavior simply has to stop.
That's a couple shots off, but that's not awful.
I'll deal with you later.
Oops. Yep. It's like 1.5 roughly, for how much we actually have done. And plus, I've actually started to memorize the paint locations, so useful. All right, if I get up to A, I should be able to finish that one off. Someone's going to that one already. Dang. Oh, that's a waste.
Just like that. Let the paint guide you.
Well, y'all gonna need to cover me because I need to get to over here now. Go away. Alright, there we go. Like I said, shotguns would be really good for dealing with the facsimilies.
I am willing to de-escalate if you are.
Willing to de-escalate if you are? Excuse me? You're the one talking about de-escalating when you're the one that's trying to kill me. Do you hear this garbage? Okay, she's kind of close. I'm hearing it. That wall's there, so
After all.
this area is literally useless now. New loco room. Anything in here? No. We have our own Follie that's dropping in a bazooka. I forgot you can just do that. Anything inside here? Polyopia. Honest, I'm surprised it took that long. All the way around. are you? You might be downstairs, that's what it is.
Round and round and up and down.
I like that. First, it's gonna start sapping my energy. Where's the last one at?
I know what you've done. The painting makes it clear. I know you better than anyone.
Hear that from me.
Is this really what you see? Fascinating. Go on.
Almost done. Yeah, not as quick previously, but like, we take it. Still not awful. Only issue is that like this getting completely. Okay, we are done completely. Okay, works for me. I think that'll be our last round of this though for a moment. Yeah, I'm definitely okay to do it off stream. Steel essence and ooh, an on-cow stock blueprint. That's good. That's really good. But yeah, 400 is still really expensive to get anything. I will say though, I feel like unless the drop rates are better for the parts, you're probably just better off doing the other ones for quicker because you can just one-tapper. Did feel, I mean, it's not as bad as being a 10-minute or before, because it used to be a 10-minute situation, but not as bad. There's a positive there a little bit. Oh, God. Yeah, I did say I wanted to go ahead and finish up leveling Hydroid. Honestly, let's just go take care of that now. I think I can drop into here. Psylocke, I guess. Just go melee. That works pretty well. Alright, Hydron defense. Don't have a ton of room for stuff. I mean, I could probably get my upgraded auger message in now, but yeah.
The enemy is
Oh, that
at
next
our
one.
doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Go back to actual murking everything in sight. Did I tell you one time I did a full thing of this as only my operator form? Really funny. I actually did, all things considered, I did pretty decent considering I did like 30% of the damage. Which my operator form, and not having my amp bonus that I do now, for damage, that's not bad. So I was effectively doing substantially less before. Go up this way. I feel like Hydra's one of those that I probably want more duration on, honestly, of all things. Oh, that's useful. Right, I forgot the fact that Follie can literally just make those appear. Permanent extra energy is always nice. Drop a glyph in.
Hey, dreamers. We are up and ready to party.
I got Warframe as well. Which I killed him with the ability. I didn't expect that at all. Also, title charge is fun. It's not very good though. It's not very good. Which is good for bringing enemies over. It's not bad there. But if I like to get rid of one thing for a helmet, it would definitely be title surge. It's not even a question. Tempest and the Pilfering. Pilfering is just the one thing that you want because it makes him a good farming frame. Even Tempest doesn't seem that bad. Just Barrage can just drop in an area like this and then just drop it and forget it. I love to see the Follie. Just kind of just vibing there, okay.
Available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
It works for me.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Fortunately, only 10 seconds for this area, but yeah. Where are we at? 27, 27? Fortunately, this is going to do nothing. It's weaker. There's at that point the Tenant Flux Rifle would be better. So I gotta use this a little bit, at the very least. Only will at least get some stuff out of there. Get some extra experience onto it. Maybe the little areas get picked up and thrown around. I'll say, it's good for mobility. That much is very good. Ooh, Ribbon Sliver, nice. I know I do have Pilfering Swarm already onto here. 28. Both, actually. For my Psylocke. Kind of if I can get enough damage out of this to do something with it, but I can get some kills with it and whatnot. You know, it's doable, but considering how low the base is to begin with, it's just a bad weapon. Not exactly gonna be the easiest, but. 29. If I can get to 30, I can just dumpster it and sell it then. That's kind of why I went here alongside. I brought it alongside Hydroid. Hydroid I'm keeping though, obviously, but I have a dedicated slot for him now. That's why I picked him up and actually put him in, as opposed to not. So I got like Protea or like Rhino waiting. Why do we have a light? Pop the life support. Oh yeah. I get that fresh air in there. I guess honestly, one of the Follies is just trying to check out and see everything that you can summon, which I don't blame. I'd probably be inclined to scroll around a little bit too with it. And just see what's available. Hey, there's a key right there. Again, not that most of it's amazing, but like, I could definitely see Follie just being... Oh god, whenever we get fully primed, oh boy. Albeit that won't be for, like, what, 2 years roughly? Until like 2028, 2029? Still, like 2 or 3 years. Oh boy. Alright, max rank.
Extraction is ready.
I don't have to use the crappy gun anymore.
The enemy.
At all. Like 29, 17.
You will be rewarded for your bravery.
I'm gonna pop a couple guys with this just to see if I can get some experience more for that. just do that now. It's that weak, it's not even worth trying. I will unironically be sitting there for 30 seconds trying to get one singular kill. I could just do this. Problem solved. Problem has been solved. Succeeded at even. I do like that it seems to be that the ink that they get covered in is based on whatever color you are. Like these are getting, instead of being black ink, we have the one right here. We're just dumping everything in ink. Green. That's max, yep. We hit wave 9, I will pop then. I have no qualms at all with that. Level 48. He's not shields actually. That's what I imagine. I'm probably gonna have like 1,300 shields, I imagine, from the looks of this. And maybe like 700, I mean, like 750, 800 HP if I had to take a guess. What it looks like anyway, for the 647, because I don't have any HP boosters on him. Pretty sure. Oh, no matter. No matter.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now?
Alright, I'm
or
heading.
Continue fighting?
So I can get rid of this stupid gun.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
Okay, that's a Gyre Prime relic. To be fair, I don't think anything from that's actually getting vaulted anytime soon. So I mean, you have what? What's the earliest? Like Jakku Prime with Drumna Prime? Your dual Zorum was Lavos. That's Forma's regular. Flex Prime's always available. No, you do have one with Sevi. It's Nautilus Prime systems. You still have a bit. Because after Varuna should be Styanax Prime. That means when Styanax comes, Sevi's going to be getting vaulted. Unless they do one of those cases where someone was supposed to get vaulted and they extended a little bit for one of them. They've done it once or twice before. Anyone in specific anyway? First of all, equipment. Bye-bye. Hot garbage. I never intend to use it. If I ever get a Flux Riven thing there, I'm gonna be putting in a Tenet one. Because that will actually be just a lot better considering it considers the same. Sevi, Vexperis, Ultra Prime, just Torrid. Let me check to see what these guys are weak to again. Yeah, it's viral, so that they don't want to do. So that's good too. First of all, Angstrom I do want to get around to doing. Do I have Angstrom? What do we have this week for Carnage as well? I haven't checked that. Permanent Koragara, Revi, or Core rather. Revenant's CC on this quest. Accumulating Whip Claw. Quick Thinking's not bad. Any ones I need? No, it's just Soma extract that I need. What's this week? Ah, I think we're like F. I think that means. Either an E or F. I need dual Iker still. Then I guess Miter. For the 2 ones that I wanted here. This should be the next one, and then I'd probably go this one then. Atmos just doesn't seem that good from what I know. Could be wrong, but I never see anyone using it because it's just not a good weapon. It's a low-level mining laser. I mean, you turn it into like duals or there's one axe that you use the Atmos as a component for. It's kind of funny actually. Because I know it has weapon skins, a couple of them, but like it's just an incarnate weapon that isn't very good otherwise outside of it. It's not like Torrid where, I mean, I guess to be fair, you could probably make some kind of build for it, but it's not like Torrid where it's like, okay, it has decent stats already, and then you get a giant laser with it. It's, you have a laser weapon that's kind of weak, and it turns into a grenade launcher. It's like, big shake of the hand. I guess tilted the hand more accurately. I don't know, I've never seen anyone use it before. I'm not about to start using it. I do, as I said, I'm gonna go check out Cavallero and see if I have the parts, because I'm Prisma Angstrom. When you get the Angstrom, I can start making the Prisma one. Slap that in. That'd be good. So Alchemy's also gonna be pretty good too. Over in the right direction. It's up top. Honestly, I would have taken Valkyr, but this is gonna be arbitration, so it's not gonna be as viable. Considering she won't be able to hit any guys that are hit by the drones. If this was regular, I would. At this point, Sevi's just better.
The problem? Our adversaries have taken Papa's balls. Be a dear, I'll repatriate them. Corrosive force results from the interplay of electricity and toxicity.
Alright. Oh, we're already there. Nice.
Now the tricky part. Air pressure management. Stay limber, biped. You know, with your limbs.
No. If he hits that one again. If I see a hit in one, I'm gonna be like... by this one.
Should pressure exceed mandated tolerances, your work shall be
Oh, we got in terms of the for my Dead by Daylight players, we have more information on how the judgment works, so that's cool. We know she can be a 4/4 killer. Basically a giant orbital laser. Being sent to the Hopeless Exile does constitute as a hook state. That is useful. So everything's still relatively early, so it's kind of hesitant to say anything else. Though the beam does seem to be able to go through. It can hit people on different floors of stuff there, and it goes through walls. Which is actually really nice. Assuming they don't nerf her dramatically into the ground, she actually might be a solid like A tier, like mid A tier, high B tier. I don't think she can be that amazing. Well, I say that and we got nerfs. I guess to be fair, there is gonna be a lot of room for skill expression. If you were to start predicting where people are going, you can hit multiple people in a row with the ability too. So if you know where someone is with a get off hook and then you can send a thing if you're not too far, you can just drop one giant laser over by the thing there. If you know they're healing under a hook, then everyone there gets infected there and potentially damaged. Just multiple people. Which is hilarious, honestly.
Convince the system to let you in, and I'll send your personal necromech to a dispenser. Excellent. Your necromech is on the way. I wager you're
Might as
due
well.
for some fun.
Worst case, I don't use it. Best case, we got a necromech available. We got mine's over there. Isn't too far, it looks like. I'll take your priority. Nuke all that. I want to bring my necromech closer. His guard mode would be crazy to use. Let's actually use the Void Rig knows immediately what I'm talking about. I might have tested the Bone Widow. I haven't tested the Bone Widow. I don't know then. Wrong way. Yeah, whatever. Oh, someone's dropped. How did that happen? That's actually my more important question. How did that happen? Oh. Not good at all. Not good in the slightest.
I'm gonna bolt. You gotta understand, it's a predator.
This real quick. Someone has the ability to just go ahead and bring it back entirely, they might as well. I'm right here. That is mine. It is nice that it does have the little button prompt for it. Like, I don't have any levels with this one, so it's not gonna be that great, but like, I do have Cortasia there already.
On your toes! We must keep the pressure in range!
I don't want to. We just have a flamethrower going off though. He's gonna bounce around like he's got happy feet there. Fortunately, I don't get as many rounds of ammo. I only get 300. I only get 100 as opposed to 300, but I mean, it's good damage. I have my Raven slotted in there.
Our pressure
Oh yeah,
target
for
is
anyone who doesn't know, there's an entire story behind this. But I got a Cortege Riven when I was doing arc gun ones. Didn't have the gun, and I decided, screw it, I'm going to take as long as I need to just get the Cortege one, especially one of the Entrati ones. Like, I didn't have any of those done. I might as well go ahead and use that as a reason to level up some of the Necron Void and everything like that. Kind of in its relation.
Progress, but we require more. Again.
Get some levels out of this too. Iron Bride, Bone Widow, Phage. I'm using the gun as opposed to the melee. It doesn't do anything. I guess it's not hitting anything.
The crucible creates blast force. Gather heat and cold amples.
Just throw it. That pip hand. I'm having fun doing this. Apparently I need to kill him with the next mech anyway, so that works for me. Even better. is it? If I'm honest, I should not be here now. Carrying things over to here. They actually are. What I can start doing is I can start plowing through everything. That'll cover me. Kind of slowly get myself up. Where are you all hiding? There you are. One of you. There's two of you. Nothing. No one's anywhere. Vexper back time. At that point, I just mow everything down and they just gotta go ahead and pick stuff up. That's pretty easy then. That's really funny. I love that. So goofy. Get beat. Get beat. It uses energy every time though. Kind of neat. I shield up, and if I really need to, I have. Ah! I was gonna say that's my temporary HP shield. That's what it does. That's my equivalent. I just fucking snipe that. The answer was no, apparently. I can do that though. Oh, I have 30 more I need to do. Not bad. Pretty close. Alright. I mean, we could definitely do another couple rounds. It's not really... Kind of question becomes, when does everyone want to go? Because we can't all be there and dropped. That's kind of a concerning question for me. I think we can definitely at least do the third one and maybe a fourth one, but at that point, I'm not surprised if after the third one people want to start dipping. How much I'd be up for going for like a fifth one up to? 84%. Wow, we need more. There's mine, I can make when I need it. Unironically cover me really well right about now. Here I am.
Now for the
Doesn't matter anymore.
Manage the venting system to keep pressure within the desired range.
What is this, Among Us? It was not 2018. It's like 8 years after that. Alright, keep this close. Nope, someone else has the same idea. We both pop them at the same time. Just sit here. Let's do this.
We have a new pressure target.
Good,
The
excellent.
process will not succeed if pressure continues to rise. Open the release valve!
It's on the lower end. I probably should wait a second or two more, but if we're okay. That's
Why, I do say, it's perfect.
go get that guy up.
Make another.
Marking this for myself. Where is that guy? He's not dead anymore. Come back over because I want my map.
Bring hot and cold
And
together.
Thorn, nice, nice.
It's a blast.
You're not funny. Not anymore. It's my job. My job's to be funny. It's doing my job for me, fish. Alright, where is my necromech at? Vehicle, I can't. Sucks. I was hoping I'd be able to relocate it. No, I didn't break it, so... I can actually see it on my mini-map. Everyone's got theirs marked. Mine has not. Oh, me.
And it's out.
Hey, man. Yeah, you're not really a threat anymore.
Still hunted. Find the burrow at Winters. Kill that.
The book because it'd be a really good reward anyway, generally speaking.
Crucible under pressure. Let's keep the system cooking.
Wow, it's really far actually. A lot of them be right by the exit. Oh, well for me. It's downstairs.
That's its real body. Kill it.
There we go. There's an arcane.
I told you not to mess with it. I'm glad you're okay.
Pressure calibration changing.
Mark it there for them if they want to run by and get it.
Release valve pressure now.
Otherwise, well, I got something. I'm happy. Alright, head over. And we got another blast one.
Gorgeous sub. Who's a pretty sample? You are. You're a pretty sample, aren't you? Create another.
You're pretty simple. You're pretty simple. Create another. This is so nonchalantly. Do it again. Like, buddy, what? Look up to a 5th one. And then afterwards we will dip. I got the wrong one. Okay, I can whip entirely. Hope that hit. Might not have. I don't think it did. That's unfortunate. That one hit. At that point, like, we're halfway there. You might as well stay for the last one. Alright, not my prerogative. Got the neat one. Ooh, Bella Voca. I think I need more of those. Alright. Another down. Get another fire. Ice would be great too, but just one like fire might as well be. Like 2. Final arrow. I'll be a little cheeky fellow. Why are 2 of you going? Alright. Not that matters that much. Oh, one of them was Legend 5, so... I've been playing a while then. I mean, they basically everything. Except maybe like 1 or 2 items. So basically everything.
Within this crucible, heat and cold birth a blast force.
Oh, okay, I got a good guy still. I'm just one guy. You know, makes me a little happy. Who's not the other ones. Because I don't think they're incompetent, or not that I think they're competent, but like, they're definitely all competent. Just it means I got that probably is the highest probability of me not needing to revive him because he suddenly died randomly. Because, you know, kinda important. There's only 2 of us now. Both of them died. That's lights out.
Now for the alchemy. Manage the venting system to keep pressure within the desired
sorcery,
range.
manage the venting. Manage the venting.
Release valve pressure now.
Done. Heard you on that one. Done.
Pressure calibration changing.
By basically nothing. There we go. there. Put it low, then fine.
Progress.
Excellent.
But we require more. Again. Magnetic crucible.
It's right here.
The
I might
forces
as well.
of electricity
Unless
and
he's gonna go dip
extreme
too.
cold are required for this alchemy.
It was very likely. I was very unlikely that spot was gonna be where the next one was, so I'm not gonna complain. We'll take it. I wasn't gonna drop 300 meters away. Like this is literally right here. At that point, easy to do. Easy take. Give me my poison. That's right there. We'll get something with that. We need lightning now. We just need poison now, but we don't need poison. We do not need toxic. For a moment. There we go.
Crucible under pressure. Let's keep the system cooking, shall we?
Copyrighted. Chill for a moment. Until I get shot at.
Our pressure target is shifting. Should pressure exceed mandated tolerances, your work shall be for naught.
Hold
Keep
below.
the release valve.
That's for that. Up there, that'd be good. That should guaranteed get us to last. See if that had changed, if it was still been enough. Omniform of blueprint, nice.
I do say, it's perfect. Make another.
No. I said that was my last one. Well, no, the other one was my last one, except for the fact that it was, well, right there. And yeah, sure, the other one's on the way over too. I don't care, I did say.
To produce corrosion, you require ampoules of toxin and electricity.
Shred that through. Which way is here? It is up here. Unfortunately, I didn't get a huge amount of thing that I lost access to my Necromech where it was, but like, it's whatever. We still got a good usage out of it. I mean, level 5 with back rotation, ranked up some. Actually, just rank this up right here on the way over. Use this. Might as well. Drop it there. I might be able to get it to not 25, but you know, a little bit below. Okay, that's. Refill this right here. We're burning this to death. melting it all down. Alright, 225. Yeah, a little bit of 24. Extra Finny would have been awesome, but I'll take what we can get. Make do with it. I don't like you. You're not cool. Run out of ammo. Now I'm popping gloom. Which I survive. I don't think this random is going to be... Well, okay, I'll stay off of here for a moment. If the random's got this, then... might as well give it the conversion process. Just free item at that point. Be a fool. Check out the next rooms. See if there's anything in there. Boga. They can just go ahead and do that since they're all the way over there.
New pressure pattern identified. Shoot the valve to release pressure.
Not surprised. Big ol' loot room. Now we actually.
Oh, what a gorgeous sub. Who's a pretty sub? You are. You're a pretty sample, aren't you?
Sir, that's weird. Now we actually go. This guy just vibing there? I guess he is. I would normally go over for that endo. I'm like, it's like 15 endo. I would much rather get out. Necromite. There we go. I mean, shit, we've been like 3,400, but whatever. Still an extra couple levels in Cortege. Iron Bride's got some levels. Bone Widow has a couple levels. Got like 14 Vitus Essence, like 100k credits. That's nice. Combat Discipline is melee guidance is kind of worthless, but Energy Nexus is kind of neat. Just boost energy regen. Melee Animosity, okay, it's not amazing, but that's not terrible either. Arcane Bodyguard, bunch of Obol, Stela. Must need more Lanthorns. It's not bad at all. In terms of, could do a Volt Prime. I've been picking that up and just sacking regular Volt. Actually, I did say before that I wanted to check with Cavallero. actually gonna go do that. Okie dokie. Okwa. Cavallero.
Thank the void I don't have kids. Okay, tool up.
Amp adapter, right? Kratos, Fenmore. Fell Arcs. I know that one's one of the ones. That's one of the ones I have the ribbon for.
Not feeling it. Here's where it gets interesting.
Arnon ready. I don't have my Angstrom one. Said I do need more Tesoma extract still. It's 29. To be fair, I kind of knew that one already. That one was going to be miserable to try to do. I have these out of curiosity, 118. So this is a little bit low too, but eh. It's funny to actually do this when I'm not going to use it, so.
Okay.
Alright,
Later.
well, at that point, I'm gonna make a quick pit stop to do Viri then. At least try to get the plants that are available. That'll do it. I guess we'll feed them all as well while we're there. Might as well. So I'm lucky maybe we'll get some Tesoma extract from the plants. So I'm noticing today you can see the Discord thing there. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Ooh, this one. Whoa. Lag for a moment. Let's see, I've been good with Sevi. What we got? Drackroot, Copernic, Sulfsala. Sure. Just gonna default. That was wonderful contact. Okay. Azathanes, Kayachari, Broken Scepter. It's awful. I put the mods on, the basic mods just to get through the status, but.
The Prince
I'll need to rework the Azathane a little bit, but eh.
Kind
of funny because this is ironically the weapon that I regularly use.
The high and mighty prince of nothing. For within him burned a fire and a fury he could not control.
Another
day, another
insult
day.
to my dignity. My right.
Sir, you need to calm down.
Rightful place, or suffer the consequences.
I mean, I'll gladly suffer the consequences, because you're gonna crash out.
Him dead, I want him alive. I respect your skill. The imp does not. Clear?
No, well, unfortunately for you, I'm not gonna stick around to free him. For the most part, I am just trying to find a cave somewhere. To get any kind of Tesoma extract. Doesn't have to be a lot, it can literally be one piece. That's still progress. I'm surprised I don't have an Angstrom though, I could have sworn I had one. Oh, I got him here, I might as well go ahead and just deal with him now.
You just have to dispatch these fellows.
Oh.
Let's go.
Nope, you are dead. Can you all die please a little bit quicker? If I can finish up this guy because I accidentally triggered him and I really don't want him. I will lose myself. Happy? I am. I'm very happy. Why is he German? I just noticed he's German, and that would appear to be that. Why is he German? Hans gets a Flammenwerfer. Oh, no matter. Let's find me a cave. One alongside. So, I have one here today. There's different spawns for stuff, but like, should be a cave somewhere realistic. But that would be a free arcane. I don't really care about the 2 free arcanes enough right now. If I really want them, I can just. Oh, look, there's ways of getting them. That's like, well, that and just buying them as well for platinum, but I'm gonna do that at that point. I'm trying to charge a real big premium on that. That or they charge nothing. But if it's any of the good ones, they charge a premium and a half. And premium and a half is unfortunately the ones that I would want. Any like caves? Worch, crossing, cooler goes cold. Maybe here?
Come on now.
Imagine maybe around here somewhere I could totally see.
People love to complain.
Is this where we were before? Might be where we were before. Yep. That's a shame. Okay. Perhaps here. Nope, is this it? Nope, it's just a small path through. This might be it though.
Go, Keith.
Yeah, this is it. Here we go, this is what we want. There we go, it's 3. Would love the, I should check the... So it would have been, if I had the, bonus for the plants, that would be 6. Let's try this one, might as well while we're here. Oh. Go figure. And they're both in inconvenient spots. Nope. You're still here. I didn't ask for that. You need to go bye-bye. Properly. So do you. Like, all of you are unwelcome little guests here. Yeah, I might as well reload a couple times. So I'm not gonna stick in here. Alright, I guess this will be fine. That's 3 more at least. 6 more at least. Do like that. Only 29, so that's 23 left. Honestly, it's rare to see more than one. And if I double that plant, though, that would have been 12. Ooh, that would have been great. I'll touch this one at all. I just want to run around a little bit more just to make sure I hit everything. I'm not potentially missing a little bit. You'd think that'd be really easy to make sure, but you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. So I've missed stuff before myself. Here. This is out the cave again. Well, that's fine. We got 6 more pieces. With that said, a couple more minutes still. Got a couple more minutes. Not too much longer though. Did this already, right? Yep. Oh yeah, this one I still need to do. With this. 100. 1800. And 2600. So kind of what, a ring? You know, I'm kind of curious. Let me pull out Tage. Art gun ribbon, fine, I'll do that. I got 5 slots available. Extinguish dragon key equipped.
Operator, you have remembered well
extinguish.
how the Tendril arm themselves.
Extinguished dragon key. Oh, they didn't say what kind of enemies I had to do. I just had to kill 72 basic ones. What's the quickest way to do it? I guess run through. Ooh, that's a question. I guess this works fine. Not because I really want to, but it's more that I should have low enough level enemies that should count.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Because they don't have 1,000 HP. I might be hitting them. Yeah, for that. They're still getting mauled. Even if I'm hitting for 100 damage, it's still enough to kill them. I'll just run through this like twice. Again, not the most interesting thing, but sometimes what you gotta do. I already got that. Guy here. Where's the next one? Alright, we're like halfway at 62. I mean, not that we get in single run, but like this, it'll be 2 runs.
Broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
That's for certain. Honestly, knowing that, I'm not even gonna bother trying. I'm gonna get whatever I can, obviously, but I don't even think there'd be enough enemies spawned at this point, even if I wanted to. So I still need like 14. Okay, 9. I saw like 3 others. The game is not going to start spawning extra enemies at that point because, well, they don't need to. Alright, so we'll repeat this over. And then we'll see what we got. Hopefully it'll be something half decent. For lucky, it'll be like a Mausolin. Imperator wouldn't be awful because I got the Prisma one at least I can do. Or Vandal, or whatever it is. Or Imperator Vandal, or whatever it is. I think it's the Prisma or Vandal. Point is, I have options there. If it's Grotler, you know, you got the Kuva Grotler. If it's the Ayanga, then Kuva one. Just a Nemesis weapon, so it wouldn't be awful. That's the last one. Below here. That looks like one that's there already. Yeah. That's cool. I found a Soma Fort though. It's not often that you get that. You can actually collect it. Sometimes like the ones from earlier in particularly interesting places. And so we will definitely take off the one after this. One Dragon Key after this, because I'm not walking around with nothing for damage for the longest time.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
I can go a funny way. I grip. Let me up. Let me in. Let me in. Yeah, if there is an item spawn potentially, so it's worth checking anyway.
The enemy is broken.
Yeah,
Well
basically
done.
once the project
Now get
basically
to
nothing.
extraction.
The level 1s and 2s. There's a reason I went here, and that's because I have 0 damage. Might as well take advantage of that by taking out enemies that don't really need damage at all. You just need to breathe in their general direction. To the point where it was still a one-tap, even with literally unmodded stuff like the... If I started out, I took the bow, for instance. And like, the throwing knives. Like, I was just taking the kunai, and I was just flicking them in the general direction of the enemy, and as long as it hit them, they still died in one hit. Unmodded and everything. They were that weak.
Another job well
That are mostly relying on the Skana as well. Let's see what we got. Also, another rank on night. Oh, that'd be nice. Let's see what we got. Fluctus? What is Fluctus? Give me a second. I'm pulling this up because I'm curious. Fluctus. Oh, it's the giant. I know which one that one is. Fires energy waves with high punch through. No damage fall off. Below, okay. Red Veil, Cephalon, Suda, and Steel Meridian. Ooh, that's rough. I actually really can't use that. Because, see, that's an issue. I'm gonna have to trade for that then. Cephalon, Suda. Do I have Fluctus available? I do already. Make it or something? No, it's just there. Well, whatever. It is what it is. That said, I will be wrapping stream up here though, Haplings. So you take care. I'll be back tomorrow. We're doing Resident Evil 2. We're gonna try to crack into 8 hours so we can at least get that B rank, but if we can't, we can't. I'm not gonna be spending the entire stream trying to do that. I'm gonna go back maybe a half an hour, 45 minutes, and let's redo. So we'll redo G2 and G3. Shouldn't be that bad though. No, not G2 or G3. G3 only, rather. G3 Mixture X, that's what I meant to say. Oh yeah, I get the right guy. But yeah, G3 Mr. X, we'll have to redo, but that's really about it. It'll be fine. After that, I'll either start Leon 2, Claire, or we'll check out some of the, or more realistically, we'll probably check out some of the side stuff. We'll see if there's anything that's interesting there that might be worth starting. With that said, take care, Haplings. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you all next stream. Bye-bye.